What is up, guys? And in this video, I'm going to teach you 3 cinematic movements that you can do at home, and you don't need any clients, experience, and you can get some practice by just using the things that you have at home. And this is going to be a step-by-step walkthrough, and I'm going to film, and you guys can do it with me so y'all can learn. Stay tuned. So tip number 1 here is just have this normal speaker box here. You can do this with any type of equipment, and I'm just gonna prove to you that that's a little troll right there. And if I can do this with this type of object, you can do it with any object at home, so you can get experience and you don't need that first client, so you can actually start making videos and eventually making money and making a living from this. So the first tip that I'm going to show you is, doesn't matter what camera you're using. This is a Sony a6500. I get to shoot in 120 frames, but if you're using a Nikon, you can shoot in 60 frames. And the first tip is going to be what I like to call pushing in and pushing out, or the pan ins and the pans outs. So what I'm going to do is, on my camera, I have it at double my shutter speed. I am shooting at 120 frames, so my shutter speed needs to be 250, and I'm going to shoot at 5.6 aperture. My ISO is a little high because when you shoot in 120 frames, it does make it a little dark, hence why I do have a light right here. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to focus on the object, press record, and then I'm going to pull out, and I'm going to push in, pull out, wait a couple seconds, and then push in. Tip number 2 when it comes to cinematic movements is I'm going to do a pan into frame. So I'm going to show you here, I am shooting at 60 frames per second, so my shutter speed is 1/125, aperture 3.5, and ISO at 800. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to completely get the camera out of frame, right? And then I'm going to speed ramp it, so this movement here is going to be in frame. So here I am, and then pan down, and making sure you are in focus, and that is my stomach. So there you go. So now my subject is in focus, and next what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna point the camera up, and then I'm gonna whip it down into frame. So do that one more time, up, and then into motion. And last but not least, if I see some sort of black bar here where I can mask it, I'm gonna do a little mask transition, and that is how you do make it a little bit more cinematic. I like to do that especially if I see any pillars. So right now I'm gonna record, make sure my talent is in focus here, and all I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna pan down. Keep panning, keep panning, keep panning, keep panning. And now what you're looking for is going to all black. So now you can actually cut this and make something else and mask it and put another video on top of it, so it's like a smooth transition. So I'm gonna do that again. Just pan down, pan down, pan down, pan down. And then back up. Hold it there for a couple seconds so you do have black. Then you go up, pan up, pan up, pan up, pan up. And that, guys, that was 3 super easy in camera with a little bit of speed ramping into making your videos look a little bit more cinematic. You don't need any experience, you can just do this at home, and the more you do it, the more you can actually apply it to real moving objects and people and talent, and just to prove that you can be an experienced videographer at home without even having no clients, no budget, and it's about just learning and practicing and keep adding to your tool set. And those are my 3 ways of how I spice up my videos, and I hope you guys learn from it. Feel free to rewatch this, slow it down, see what I'm doing, and you'll be able to slowly break down the videos and see how other people do these super cool video effects and transitions and animations. The link is in the description if you want to get my free camera guide, get 2 free months off of Skillshare, and all my other goodies. All the links are in the description. What camera I'm using, what camera am I going to use, all that link is in the description. Check that out. Support me, support you. And my name is Peter. You are watching Broke Visionary Collective, where we all start with nothing, but you can always create something. Cheers.